bad I am in this game.
What?
Welcome back
What?
to the Guildhall Podcast, an actual play RPG podcast. We're here with Dan 2, apparently, who's terrible.
Thank you.
Just outing that to all of our viewers.
Yes.
It's fine. I'm awesome.
I don't know if I'd necessarily go terrible.
You did? I thought you said that yourself. What did you say?
I said bad, not terrible. That's taking it to a new level. That's hurtful.
Okay,
Honestly,
so you guys...
It's D&D 5e. You have to go out of your way to actually be terrible. You can't be
guys-
bad, but
Challenge accepted.
Listen to Kid Rock. Hey,
Prout is trying to talk.
You're in your dorm room. Orientation is tomorrow morning.
Mhm.
So I'm just setting the stage since you guys were asking questions last time, but I didn't want to interrupt your sort of flow. So,
Roughly what time is it now then?
I'll say
tomorrow
like the last person arrives probably about 5 p.m.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
so do we get to eat?
Back to
Is there a common room for food?
you have your area. Your house will be stocked with general foods. There's some books on the wall. There's sort of a brazier that forever burns in the center of the sort of living area with a bunch of plush pillows surrounding it. And then you each have bedrooms. There are 2 bedrooms, and you each have a bed. So back to
I'll find the poker and start, sitting in the brazier.
I call it top bunk.
No, I have already called my bed. It's furthest in. It's
How
fine.
many of us are there?
6.
Yeah, there were 6 beds.
Mhm.
So we can all have the top bunk.
I call it top bunk.
That's fine.
I cannot sleep unless I have the threat of falling 4 feet downward.
I call this bed.
You could just...
I already called that one. My stuff are on it. My stuff is on it.
Damn it! Well then this one.
well, I'm calling this one.
No, I already did mine.
Fine.
Because I don't want to.
I'm calling this one then.
Oreo. I don't want to be in the middle.
I'm going to go over here and practice my bagpipes.
So we have. First off, would someone like something to eat?
Well,
I'm going
I
to be
guess that
trying up the sausages for myself.
I look for a luxury dinner, and I'm assuming I just find mac and cheese for some reason.
Craft.
you find some. There's some dried meats, fruit, and
Yeah.
bread in your building.
I can totally make something out of this if you want me to.
Oh, yeah, if you want to make something, that's fine. I'd rather have something made for me than just this.
No problem. Oh, and there's another very important thing we should immediately set up before we do anything else. Is the name of this house Fort Kick-Ass, yes or no?
Fort Kick-Ass, I'm fine with that. Agreed.
Sure. As long
Is
as it
this
doesn't
a
herald
fort?
or future kickings of our asses.
That was actually gonna be my next question. Would you like me to fortify it?
I mean, we might need to, but let's wait until after orientation to find out if we need to.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to stop you.
What
Yeah, me neither,
kind of
but...
rule is this that we need to fortify our rooms?
No,
Well-
not rooms, the house. Just in general.
Well,
To fit the name, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
we
not a
could pay
fort,
for
it's just a
that
room.
By the way, we had a very interesting social, political conversation. Do you think we should vote for kings?
I don't know.
I don't think that's how that form of government works.
I mean,
Before
I could
all
see
the
us
nations-
trying an elected monarchy once in Rodania. I mean, I guess that you wouldn't elect outside the royal family, but you could elect your candidate from the royal family.
Or maybe you could elect the next king from a group of people that the king has chosen as his successors. I mean,
What about in-laws?
What the fuck?
I mean, if there's no direct bloodline relatives, I guess in-laws would be the next step to go. Right? That makes sense for an elected monarchy.
Guess it does.
I think we should
Well,
just
becoming
switch
king,
to-
I'll try to enforce the elected monarchy in Rodania.
No, I wouldn't
or,
say
you know,
enforce so much as simply pass it
Propose.
out.
Propose.
Oh, propose. Propose is good. Propose is good. This is very
Or we could go all out and just become an.
The problem with monarchies is that
democracy.
generally people don't have a choice if the king decides something. So they would just have to have an elected monarchy if I, as a king, decided to make it an elected monarchy.
Yeah, but would it then really be an elected monarchy if a king decides to
guy! No, sorry. No.
I'm sorry, but would not be the next logical step for the proletariat to step up and to overthrow the current government as well as the leadership?
Just use the word proletariat.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's the funniest shit I've heard.
I mean, that could happen.
Mushy fuck.
Fitzgerald, are you a radical of some sort?
I know, right?
I wouldn't put it past me.
Okay.
I do happen to sometimes be rather radical.
He is pretty rad. I'll give him that.
I got a feeling Fort Kickass is going to be the new center of the empire before this game is done.
Yeah, really.
Where the German will stand and say, "This is where we will stand. The bourgeoisie masses will beat this."
Can it be red rolls?
I'm just having the
Kick-Ass?
fight scene from Les Mis playing in my head.
Oh
Take our
god.
stand here in the streets for the
Yardy.
revolution.
The irony is Franz Ferdinand is standing right here, so I got a feel I'm getting shot in the head.
Yeah, that's gonna end pretty poorly.
That's how the war will start.
Alright, out of character, you're talking to a chaotic gnome. What do you think what kind of government he would like?
I don't really know.
There we go.
I don't know, man. That's
I can tell you whichever one is currently not in charge.
I was gonna say, I can tell you what it's not going to be, evidently, is a monarchy.
Not right now, no.
No.
But maybe after the monarchy has been overthrown, he'll be like,
Yes.
you know
I'm
what, the
sorry,
monarchy wasn't too bad.
I have a question to this, since right now this monarchy is in thing. So who is actually a pretender to the throne of Google right now?
I wouldn't answer that.
I'm not answering that shit.
The next person
Would
like
not
my
recommend.
cousin, right?
I mean, City, Fanny, one of you.
I mean, it's my cousin. I would like Prot to supply me with the name. I don't remember him right now.
So that means you're closer to the throne than Rickard.
Yes.
I would say,
You die first.
okay, you two haven't discussed which line you're in, but I am going to say that Rickard is closer to the throne. He has his uncle, your uncle, I believe, is the one who's related. So your uncle is actually an older relative. So it's
My great uncle was the king.
So yeah, I know, but I'm saying his uncle's an older male.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So
Oh, my great uncle.
it will take a lot of deaths for either of them to take the throne.
They can be arranged.
Okay, just saying.
I think I like this gnome.
I'm just pointing out now would be the perfect time to already arrange those.
I'm pretty sure I'm 17th in line, if I remember my line succession correctly.
Oh, okay.
Really? Well, I think it's somewhere around 14th or something.
Yeah, it's probably true.
But I'm not entirely certain. You know, there's a few other guys that are like actually trying.
We should totally make a workday out of this. There's like books here, right? With like large genealogy books thingies, and
There,
we just
you will find the genealogy of the Renderall family.
I was gonna say, and then we will totally look it up and exactly find out who should be where in what bloodline. And who knows? Maybe we find me in the bloodline.
I mean, it's highly unlikely, but maybe.
Not if I put myself in there.
I guess.
I guess the investigation roll into this will be correct.
Are we doing it right now? We're not in the library.
But might as well. It's not until tomorrow we actually, need to.
Oh, but there's so much else to do. I mean, making foods, putting.
We need to make signs
for
Fort
Kick-Ass. Yes, yeah.
Well,
definitely do that.
you guys can work on the food and all that. I do some preliminary research.
Oh, right, food. Ron,
Yeah.
would you help me make food?
I believe I'm proficient in that.
Yes, but I'm more meant like, could you reach to that upper shelf and give me the pepper?
How tall was the shelf? I'm only 5'6".
You're larger than the 3'4" gnome.
I don't think I have the strength to lift up the note to get it.
You can get it
Lift
yourself.
the pepper.
You can lift the pepper.
I will be...
I
All
don't
right,
think
hold on one
it's
second.
very
Hold on one
good.
second
Sorry.
before Braun continues.
What
Braun,
is your intelligence score?
Braun,
Yes.
look at your cantrips.
Oh wait, do I have
Mage hand?
Mage hand.
Mage Hand? Where's my...
I don't know
cantrip?
if he has Mage Hand, but I know he has Prestidigitation, which can lift small objects.
I do have Prestidigitation.
And I think Mage hand is actually a level 1 spell or something. Yeah.
No. it's
Okay. Well then, with a flash of light, I get the pepper from
depends
the
on the
top
class.
shelf with Prestidigitation.
Now you're just showing off.
You are kind of
Oh, practicing.
I find it kind of, I don't know if you actually do have a high end score, but it kind of sounds like he doesn't have much of it in
But
score.
it's by the way very interesting if anyone watches Fitzgerald. Whatever he's doing, it involves a lot of cutting.
That's fine.
Right.
That
Cut the
axe
pepper.
is just coming
Every
down
time
very
Fitzgerald
rapidly.
tells-
All I know he has is pepper, and he's cutting pepper. Alright.
Yeah, but no,
Every time
in
Fitzgerald
fact,
tells Ron to get something, he uses Prestidigitation.
he takes
You
a
never leave
cooking,
your seat.
he takes a cooking utensils, and instead of like knives, there are tiny axes, and he's just chopping it.
So, are you ever going to use the frying pan?
Yes.
Good. Just hoping you weren't actually going to try to hack meat into, you know.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna try to create a sign for Kick-Ass.
Right. Right, I'm gonna investigate the bloodlines, and I think that's a good.
That seems like a crypt
Yeah, well,
or something.
is it rolling twice?
Oh, it automatically rolls twice, just in case you had whatchamacallit.
Does
but-
it?
Oh,
Yeah, there's a way you can change that.
Yeah, there
You always
is.
take the first result?
Yeah, so just take the first result, unless you have advantage or
Right.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
25.
In which case you take the highest.
Yeah. So.
Or lowest.
Alright. So what exactly are you looking up? You just want to see where you fall in the royal lineage?
Oh, well, yes, that, and if Fitzgerald is actually there.
Yes,
No, you do
Fitzgerald.
not find
No,
Fitzgerald.
no.
I'll say that.
Alright.
Okay. So you find yourself pretty much where you thought you'd be. So let me pull up. I have.
I mean, there might be a death that isn't recorded in that line right now, so you could have bumped up. Or someone could have been born before with a higher ranking than you.
Yeah. Well, still the top three are Prince Renderol.
Brothers.
Edgar, Edgol. So Edgol was the king,
Yeah.
and then I believe it was Edgar was the prince he's still third in line, and he's actually related to Segnus Heartrider because Segnus Heartrider's daughter married the king in order to end the war, and then he was sort of the third son. So he's still the third in line of the throne, but he's sort of been disavowed from the family after some weird stuff happened that no one's sure of. So
we will put him back on the throne, by the way.
I know, that's your plan.
Eventually, when that game starts over again, yes.
But we have to go back to 4.0 in order to do that, and I have to pull out whatever
You
has
don't
name.
have to go back to 4.0 to do that.
Yeah, but I want to play my Eladrin if I do that. That guy kicked ass.
You can make an Eladrin. Okay, but whatever.
Oh.
Anyway, I know he kicked ass.
Yes. He did.
Anyway,
Name the food
so
after him.
so what was your father's name?
I don't know. Well, it doesn't say in here, so...
No, it doesn't say in that. I'm asking you
We need to
personally.
come up
What
with
is your
something.
father's name?
Take your time.
Yeah,
Richard.
Dragon.
What is it?
Dragon.
Bragan. Okay, so he is about 8th in line, but then
Right.
Edgol's eldest son has 3 boys. So that so immediately they go in ahead of them because that's sort of like the next lineage, and then his brother has 2 sons, so they go ahead of everybody. So you actually count off, including your siblings. You're about 14th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And there's no Fitzgerald on the family tree.
So Fitzgerald, bad news. I can't find you.
Oh,
You don't seem to be in the family line.
Okay. Did you check like 5 generations back? Maybe I'm there.
Well, not from.
Well,
not in
since you got a
Evils.
20, if you really tried, you would have to go and search Cygnus's lineage, since
Oh yeah.
since that would be the
You know what?
face
I'll
side.
do that.
Oh, right.
But there's you don't have any books in here that's like the lineage of Cygnus Heartrider,
Yeah.
because it's also not like that sort of stuff is not like hereditary.
Doesn't advertise that.
Yeah.
But people could try to make a claim using you if you were somehow tenuously related to Cygnus.
He has a claim to the throne. So technically, if this is CK2, someone could start a war to push his claim, and he could take over the throne if he really wants to.
But first we have to build a nation made out of the skulls of babies or something.
Assassinated babies.
So isn't that a bit? Yeah, well, that is it. Your throne is built on top of the skulls of babies.
What school did I sign up for?
Yes.
Yeah, well, this was a magical academy, but now apparently it's a social intrigue and political overthrowing and revolutions academy.
Just so we're clear, I'm just here to learn how to control my powers. That's
Yeah,
why
well,
I'm
well,
You're
here.
saying powers. I still don't know what you're talking about with powers.
I thought you were.
I'm what people call a sorcerer.
Oh,
Ooh, is that contagious? have to tell me if
Not that
that's
I'm
contagious.
aware of.
I'm pretty sure it's hereditary.
Yeah, it's a bloodborne disease, I believe.
Oh.
Sort of like tieflings.
But I don't have.
Disease?
That's
I have
lovely.
this growth, but I don't know about. There's nothing coming over here.
Exactly where is the growth that he is showing everybody?
I think it's a fire.
General curiosity.
He's just pointing to his hat.
So
Oh.
I'm sorry.
His Robin Hood hat.
Is that hereditary?
Since the two of you probably know, given that it's like family stuff and everything, that how did the king become the king of Rodania? I mean, originally, before this whole
The first
fucking
king?
Schmeckmas Heartrider and everything.
Make a history check.
The first king or the
I can
current
do
king?
those, I think. Oh yeah. I believe that's a 13.
12.
Oh hey, look at Bron.
No,
You
So
go,
apparently Braun knows.
he knows the
Okay.
most, at least.
So the Kingdom of Rodania was actually not that big until the war with Cygnus Heartrider.
Why did you roll religion?
Oh shit!
Close.
Oh, because I put it on the. Sorry, I thought it was to the right of the thing.
Oh, I remember.
Never mind.
Everyone's asking about the king. He just looks and goes, Jesus.
There we go. Never mind.
Jesus.
Everyone jumps up to tell you
Yes,
about.
look.
Everyone seems to know this.
I'd like to point out that this is actually something I should be really good at. I'm really horrible at it.
That's gonna before we go too far, because Cypress, did you drop out for a while? Did you
No,
drop away?
I turned off my camera. I went to go take a piss. I just unplugged the. I was listening to you guys.
You were? Because Rickard kind of said tieflings.
Yeah,
tiefling-
no, he was kind of racist about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you might wanted to. You might have wanted to put comment on that if you were around.
I forgot I was a
We're level
tiefling
one.
again.
We have like met each other. We have met each other 10 minutes ago, so this is the perfect time to kill each other.
So
Yeah.
he has.
So all of a sudden, Paul's character just keeps joining in on the tiefling racism.
his race amnesia.
Yeah.
Yeah, tieflings are
Can't
such.
trust them horny bastards, you can't.
Sounds about right.
Well, sorry, I just wanted to make sure you hadn't missed the race.
I forgot how to tiefling. That's gonna
I
happen.
kind of like the
Well,
idea of
well,
Octavian
podcast,
actually
never
forgetting he's a
forget the
tiefling
racism.
because he doesn't care. Yes. Moving on to the history check, I guess.
I've already stated I'm fine if my podcast is racist against fantasy races.
Yes.
It's just
cool.
so as long as no one's racist against humans because those exist.
Unless they're from Berlin.
Second you role playing black guy though.
Whoa.
Fucking no, I did that. It was
Oh my god.
well received.
Yes,
And
very
may
well
proceed.
received.
First emperor of Rodania.
Okay.
Oh yes, well, as I was saying.
There has been royal lines of basically the city-state. So like Redania and the surrounding, a few of the surrounding areas. But until the war with Segnis Heartrider, the entire thing that is known as sort of the Kingdom of Redania today was not sort of one entity.
Gotcha.
So the royal line goes back much further than currently, and actually the Renderall family took it from the Estelian family a few hundred years ago. They basically sort of took over as the royal line with some interwar. But from that point forward, it's always been a Renderall who's been the king.
So were they voted in at that point?
No, I guess he just took it after
He
he
just
made
took
a
it, okay.
Yeah.
I was asking a friend.
So this is less of a chosen and more of a beneficial tyranny.
Sure.
As far as what history
This is
says.
an in-character question. You don't have to answer me, Paul.
Military
Okay.
dictatorship.
Military dictatorship, yes.
I mean, I suppose you could see it like
I mean,
that.
once you have stopped one of the biggest armies around, there's really not much anyone can do about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fair point to look at it, but...
Hmm.
I mean, I would like to think that the general public is happy under our rule.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that could be the brainwashing of the militant industrial complex which has been built up over the years.
I mean,
And
it's
now
not
controlling the
impossible.
media and the Magic Academy.
Well, that will probably fix. That belief will probably fix itself. You're in the Magical Academy right now.
Yeah, well, yes, but I'm not going into. I'm not
When
going
we
into
see
public
waving the
services.
J
What
Renderall
if-
flag, Yay Monarchy Renderall flag, I guess we'll know that the brainwashing is real.
Well, I would like to point out that in newspapers, you know, these tiny newspapers and everything, what if there was a spell inbound which imprinted into the mind of the reader that you have to love the government?
I mean, it's not impossible. It seems like a really high-powered spell, though. And it seems like it'd be
Well,
really
it's up to me, to be honest.
Well, if you love the government, is it really a problem then that you have been brainwashed to do so? As long if you love the government, you're probably okay with it.
It seems to kind of take away the free will of people, and I'm not sure if I'm okay with that.
Ron opens the door and peeks out and looks at the sign to make sure that he's in the right place.
Sorry, what?
He's looking at he's in the right place. How's dinner coming along?
I feel like it's time to go to sleep now.
Well, I'm still waiting for dinner.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, dinner hasn't happened yet?
Oh, he's making
no, dinner would have happened to have some point.
Okay, it would have happened. All right. Well, what
What
did you
is
The
serve
clock
us?
right now? What time is it?
What did you serve us? I want to know if you're a good chef and if I'm gonna trust you.
No, it's a horrible
to-
chef.
You're a horrible chef. What did you make?
It's meat
It's about 9.
and some vegetables.
Mm.
And
Wait, it took him 3 hours to make some meat and
No,
vegetables?
shit.
we did eat it. We did eat it.
He was busy chopping.
He said he was a
okay.
horrible chef and it wasn't very.
well, okay, he's probably not the most horrible chef, but he's definitely not a good chef.
So
But he makes something which
we
fills
we make a rotation sheet to make sure that no one has to cook food for everyone all the time, just to lighten the burden on one person. How about
Okay.
that?
Okay.
And you've done your time. Who's tomorrow?
Whoever is before me, can you put the spices into the rack beneath so I can reach them?
I'll try to remember it if I'm the one who's next. Well, before you. Who's next? Who's gonna take tomorrow? Let's sign up on the sheet here right now.
I can totally take the 40th each month. I believe that's only fair. No, the 40th.
I don't get it.
We still do 31 day months, right?
I mean, we're gonna do it as we're 6 people. You're gonna do it every 6 days, not once a month.
Right.
No matter how many days there's a month. That's only fair. And I guess Sundays will eat out. If there's a 7-day week.
It depends on how.
In the middle of nowhere.
If we are not too far away from the forest, I can probably hunt something.
If we're close to the forest, I know I can hunt something.
If we're close to the forest.
I mean, we somehow would have to do Monday and Sunday.
Does your method of
Wilbur
hunting
walks
also
outside.
charge you?
Find out when 6 people get together and stop being polite and start being real. What the?
Oh my god, is this the fantasy
Wilbur
version
walks
of the real
outside.
world?
Wilbur walks outside. A little bunny runs up to him. He snaps his neck for dinner.
Does your method of hunting also include running through the forest and swinging your axes?
Yes, except for the axes.
Okay.
I'll make a quick list and just write people in. I'll write in Fitzgerald first, and I'll write in myself, and then everyone else just in a random order afterwards.
Who
Since no one's
just killed that bunny?
I feel like we could probably do this methodically. There's 6 of us. There's 7 days, so we can just do it in order, and then random or cycle for the 7th.
The person
day.
who did Monday would then do Sunday. That's fine. We just keep going.
What is happening?
That's fine. That's
hardly
fine.
fair.
It's been assigned. It's fine. We're just gonna keep going. It's just gonna keep rotating. It's fine. And now I'm going to bed because it's late. And I want to be rested tomorrow.
Alright, let's see which of
We're
the...
really simulating the
1
college
minute.
life. That's what's happening.
Yeah, really. Holy crap.
Greatest game I've ever played.
We should also make a
Alright.
cleaning rotation list.
I don't know who had this bet, but now Fitzgerald is in it.
Right, so Fitzgerald sleeps with the Rendevals.
Just so you know, there are tokens on the screen. You should have control over the tokens.
Oh, I do? Goddamn it.
I have
I'm
control
gonna be
over
under my bed
nothing.
sleeping.
I have control over no one.
Thank you.
Ditto.
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 I don't have control over any.
And they're
Try
gone.
if I can control them all, but
Fine, screw you guys. Taking all the
One token
tokens
to
away.
control them all.
Okay, try this. Go to the journal, drag your journal onto the screen, see what happens.
yeah, drag your journal picture.
I have a journal picture?
Yeah, it doesn't
My
look
journal
either.
picture is a dot.
Yeah, mine is also non-existent. So.
Yeah, I just drag them onto the screen, but I can't control them.
I can only guess which one is Paul.
Devil with the fiddle? Of course it's him.
Oops.
I'm also a devil. I'm also playing a
Chief
with
like
the golden
Bard!
fiddle in the play post. It's awesome.
Who disappeared the table?
Okay.
Wait, where are you guys seeing this? I'm not
I-
seeing any
The
characters.
journal, it's on the top right above the chat. There's a little newspaper-looking thing that's supposed to indicate a journal somehow.
Yeah, but I don't have any pictures.
If you press your character and you go to BIOS and Bio and Info, you might have a picture there.
No. I'm,
Alright, then you might want to drag it. You might want to Google search a picture you find fitting.
Everyone
and
stop.
edit and put it in.
Stopping.
Stop
In
him.
the name of blood.
Mhm.
Of even. I can talk.
Before you break his heart.
in the name of love.
There we go.
Hammer time.
Okay, Paul.
Can't touch this. Yeah.
Paul, close your character sheet.
Alright, I did that.
All right, go to Journal in Roll20. Make sure that window's open.
Yep.
Do you see your name on the list?
Yep.
Grab your name and drag it onto the screen. Can you move that token?
Oh!
Alright, so let me tell you how to do it. Click on my
Oh.
character.
I can't move that character, but I see him. Okay, that's cool.
I cannot
All right,
move
well,
that character.
I guess I can add your whatchamacallit. I don't know why it's not giving you control of that automatically. That's
Right
stupid.
click on it.
I mean, it might have something to do with who added. Do you have it? You might need to give him control over certain things.
Yeah, I
Because
have to do that. I don't know why it doesn't do that
Please
automatically because he's the one who added it. Alright, so that
Well,
was you.
it might have to do
That's
something
why.
with how you added that symbol to the character, because I added my own portrait. I got
No,
control over it.
I got that, but the
Mhm.
the character sheet is under your control. I don't know why I have to give you control twice. That's all.
Yeah, that's actually pretty weird. Yeah, never mind.
Whenever an object is added, for some reason it does that. I noticed it when I was running the game.
All right, Robert.
That one time.
2 times. 2 times.
2 times.
Mhm.
That it? Hey, I can choose a file. All right, I got this.
Still use this. I don't know what the fucking point is.
I
Okay.
freaking got this.
Everyone should have a character now.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Well, yeah, we can stay under our beds, beneath our bed. That still works. Well, I mean, below the bed just to show which one's sleeping in what room. If you can't get on top
I'm
of it.
sleeping there. The random
No
also
miss sandwich by
zero.
red rolls.
I literally rolled a d6 which bed I occupy.
Yeah, and you got one that no one had claimed yet.
Lucky for everyone else that I
Damn it.
It would have been
You know,
kind of funny if you just rolled up in my things.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't want a infection of angry gnomes in my bed, but you know.
He's not that angry actually.
I just lost someone. Who did I
He has an
lose?
axe.
It was me.
Okay.
I got this. Hold on.
He's back.
I know
Okay.
how to not screw things up. I got this.
Alright.
So, okay, so just because I'm going to actually set a limit
Choose
to
a file.
how long we can play most of the time, I'm gonna say I'm out at 6 o'clock my time, which means 1.5 hour roughly.
Okay.
That's the time when we should run the roundup.
Okay, that's fine.
That's 12 here, so that works for me.
Yeah, I guess we're all going to bed.
Well, I'm gonna eat breakfast first, but you know.
Well, I'm talking about in game.
Yeah, in game we're all going to
We
bed.
just eat dinner. You're not eating breakfast before bed. Silly.
Okay.
Hey, look now, I'm spoiled, okay?
Alright, so you all
That's
pass
so
out.
depressing.
Yes.
I wasn't able to understand the
I made my character icon Jackie Chan, but when I dragged him, it turned into a man with a bow.
Ah,
Okay, so, where's our elf?
In the chair, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Under
He's
the
literally
chair.
in the chair.
Yeah, I have to set those a different layer.
I am within the chair.
You're one with the chair.
bend the spoon.
There you go.
The spoon.
There is no spoon.
Yeah, that's right. That's all. There is no share.
There isn't? There should be.
You must
Oh,
Just
my
the
God.
forks.
That's not the spoon that bends.
Alright, so, since you're not sleeping, what are you wearing?
Wow.
Is this a trick question?
No, it's not. Or it might
I'm
be.
wearing
I don't know what
my-
you mean by a trick question.
I would call it a lounge attire. But it's kind of like PJs for people that don't sleep. They're very
Is it
comfortable.
location shoes?
Khakis.
Good.
Okay,
I've-
go ahead. Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Full paladin battle armor is what he
Oh,
usually
I'm
just
gonna die.
hangs around in. And then he dresses down for morning.
Yep,
Oh my God,
I'm gonna
that's
die.
Okie dokie. Alright, so you're standing there in your pajamas, and you're sort of like, alright, so everyone else will be up in a few hours.
Practicing my
I only need 4 hours.
bagpipes.
I only need 4 hours of back. Okay, good. You have your bagpipes on you. And then all of a sudden, you find yourself in the middle of a field.
Of a field.
Yes, it's still nighttime. There appears to be a large, rundown fort in front of you. And the only items you have is what you currently have on your body.
Oh, great! Awesome. I'm glad I made that choice.
Okay,
I do have the Wanderer feature. Do I know where I'm at?
I'll tell you in 1 second. Alright, so all of your friends, they appear to be asleep in the field nearby.
Guys?
Yeah.
I
You
say
wake up?
loud enough to get their attention, not loud enough to stir commotion outside of our general area.
Do we hear him?
Yes, you do.
What do you want?
I
What do you
wake
mean,
up.
what do I want? Open your eyes.
Is it
I
morning
awaken-
already?
Okay, Fitzgerald, did you drag us out there?
Just a few more minutes, mother.
Quite a hilarious joke it was.
Wilbur.
I am fairly certain it wasn't Fitzgerald.
I've heard of these college pranks, but wow.
Yeah, it's hard to prank
really
somebody
outdid
that
yourself.
was awake. We just kind of appeared here, magically. I'm guessing
it is a
magically?
magical academy. It could be something that, I don't know.
Is this a test?
It's just initiation.
Oh no, are we getting hazed?
We're getting
Shut up,
Should
Fingersmith.
someone wake up to Fitzgerald?
Fingersmith, get up.
Joe? Oh, I'm on a field now.
Yes.
Welcome to the reality.
What
So,
Robert
Master
says when he
Wookie-
actually wakes up.
Yes, this is exactly
I'm
what
in
it
a
says
field
when
now.
he wakes up.
Well,
Oh,
it's what
okay,
you
now.
actually say when you wake up.
So, hang on. Braun, you said you had some kind of magical powers that you can control. Did you just sleep teleport us all?
Mm,
I've never done this in the past.
Is this
mm,
Blame the Braun game we're playing now?
mm.
You guys want to hear some bagpipe music?
One
No,
moment.
no,
I
no,
would
no, no.
love to hear
Wait,
some
is this a Highland thing? Is it this? Because you were playing
I take out my
bagpipes. Are
guitar.
they magical bagpipes?
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can
They've
sense the
never
magic that
been-
has brought us out here?
They've never been magical before.
Well, it might be something based on the other magical music.
I have a very specific question to the Dungeon
Yes.
Master with my Arcana check.
Yes.
Are we in the Feywild?
No, you're not.
Okay, thanks.
I
but
figured
then-
out if I know where I'm at yet.
I have a less specific question now, but are we in our bed still, or are we just like in the field sleeping?
You're in your fields. Whatever you had on you, you currently have on you. Like literally whatever you slept in.
Okay,
So-
so does
I'm
that
in my night-
include the pillow which has been snugly under my head?
Okay, I'll let you decide. If you sleep like put your arm under the pillow and then put your head on
Yes.
top of the pillow, if that's
Yes.
what you sleep in, yes.
Yes. All right.
Well, it's a good thing I cuddle with my spellbook like a teddy bear.
Well, yeah, I
Okay.
guess.
You don't need a spell book.
Oh, that's right. That's wizards that do.
It's a business, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
shit.
You're a very
Well,
confused
You are
sorcerer.
gonna be. I
It's
just
part
wanted
of canon now. You snuggle with a spellbook. That's
Yeah,
how it
I can-
happens.
That's
It's
canon.
canon.
I sleep in the buff with. I only have a nightcap on, so that's
So
awesome.
what
like,
you're telling
Literally
me is,
only.
what you're
Only.
telling me is that the hand axe under the pillow is also here.
Sure.
I want to make an Arcana check to see if I have the feeling that I did this. Like if I get that familiar feeling, like oh no, I did accidental magic again.
I got a feeling.
Go ahead.
Does anyone have any spare clothes I can use?
Evidently not.
I seem
Alright.
to have misplaced mine.
Do I find
I'm still
anything
sleepy.
weapon-like?
I guess I might wanna remake my nightcap into some underwear. This is gonna be fine.
Wait, you're sleeping in nothing but your nightcap.
Yes. Underneath everything else, yes. But yeah, I didn't have any clothes on underneath.
Rickard, how tall is your character?
I'd say a little bit above 6.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jorgen, how tall is your character?
5'9".
5'9". All right, I'm 6'6". Please take my shirt.
I'll take it.
Excuse me,
Thanks.
as the
It seems-
representative
it
of
holds-
the
it's
people
like a
who are
robe.
at his groin height, thank you.
No problem, little guy.
I mean, this
You
feels
represent the Lollipop Guild.
I
Okay.
haven't heard of those yet.
In front of you appears a magic mouth.
A magic what?
Magic mouth.
spell.
Alright.
Is it groin level?
I stick with you.
No. I feel much more like a wizard now.
Thank you for applying for Greypyre Academy. In order to be
You-
accepted into the college, you must complete this. And the mouth sort of like turns around towards the fort, and then turns around towards you. Test.
Uh-huh.
At the bottom of the fortress, you will find you'll find a chest. Inside of the chest, you'll find a silver orb. Your job is to get that silver orb. Have a good day. And then the mouth disappears.
Does anyone have a dagger?
I do.
Can I have it?
Why, yes.
Thank
Does
you.
anyone have a
you,
bow?
you sleep with your dagger?
I was. Hang on, Paul. Hang on. Say that again, Jorgen.
Do you have a dagger?
Yes.
On you?
No.
No. Never mind then.
Alright.
I feel naked without my rapier and shorts.
I wanted you to ask if I could have it again. I'd say, sure. Find me my bed.
I don't feel naked. I could get naked if that helps.
I feel quite naked without my clothes, my spellbook, my.
Are you also
cane.
naked?
God damn it,
Not
Jorgen.
entirely.
No, good. Okay, good. It was only my. It was only one.
Look, I'm running out of clothes here. Stop.
I am
Stop.
completely naked.
All I have on are pants, and
I
they're
mean, it's
staying on.
I'm sorry, it's a general thing, okay? We all sleep in the bed.
I could get
I am
naked
the
if that
black
helps.
sheep.
You don't understand. Our
sleep
great
in a
great great
shirt.
grandfather was strangled in his sleep by his own nightshirt, and ever since then we've all slept in the nude.
Yes.
Alright.
It's canon. There's a story and everything.
You're welcome.
And we all really spent some time going through our lineage, so that was recently brought up again.
So
I've been
while
naked
everyone,
since you guys saw me.
while everyone else is kind of not doing anything, Fitzgerald gears up, which means he puts the pillow around his head like a tiny helmet, and he holds up the
Does he cut holes?
axe, and then he says, like, shall we go?
Did you cut holes, or do you just have it slightly on your like?
No, it's kind of like a cap. Like
Alright, you're not pulling
pulls
it all
down
over your head.
and
Alright.
he pulls it down and knits two of the ends together.
Alright, I'm ready.
Paul.
Let's go.
Yes.
Right, this is gonna suck.
I searched the general
Book-
area for
book to
really
his desk.
anything useful. Anything at all?
Alright, go ahead, make some sort of search check.
I did a survival. I hope that was okay.
Okay. Alright, so, the nearest you can tell is you're probably 3 to 4 days outside of civilization. There doesn't appear to be sort of like anything else hidden in this immediate area. The fields has been overgrown. There doesn't even seem to be that much wildlife that passes around, but you think you could probably find a gopher to strangle or something like that if you get hungry.
Well, there was this bunny who could have helped us, but
The bunny was not a spiritual
It can
guide.
still help us. We won't starve.
No,
You
that-
sleep
did-
with
Please
dead
don't.
bunny.
Please don't mention rabbit starvation. Thank you.
Did you
But you do have
sleep
your
with the
bagpipes.
dead rabbit?
I didn't sleep at all.
What
No,
did
no.
Pop say?
Were
He
you
has to
still
sitting, fiddling with the dead rabbit by the table?
Oh, Wilbur, you seem well equipped. She's, yeah, I guess you don't sleep. That's what elves do, right?
Well, he's not well equipped. He's wearing
He's not well
pajamas,
equipped.
and he has his
Alright.
bagpipes.
I'm
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
half
Never
of my
mind.
pajamas.
That's never mind. We're not all. You're not well equipped.
I have my bagpipes too.
Would you
Yes,
say
I
that
heard.
the advantage of not sleeping makes elf more hazardous during wartime?
I mean, they can fight forever, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we are having this discussion while we are going to the place
Oh, yeah,
where we are
absolutely.
supposed to be going.
Just because they don't sleep does not mean they don't tire.
Well, you can make really good advantageous night attacks, and it's really hard to anyway, I guess. I mean, even
We
if
can do
they're-
that anyway. We're
Mhm.
elves.
Yeah. But it's just something you're going to be naturally better at, is what we're saying.
We're naturally better at everything.
Well,
And there we go. Alright, so how far away do we have to travel here? Is it like the bottom of the hill is like we just like roll down the hill and we're there, or
Oh, and Paul, I don't happen to
roll
recognize
down
this
the hill.
area at all, do I?
You don't recognize the area. You think you're still somewhere on the England continent. You don't think you're super far, because the time of day didn't, like, maybe if the time changed, it was like 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So,
We were supposed to go towards whatever. We did see a building, right, or something?
yes, there's sort of like a rundown fort.
Yeah, and we were supposed to go in there. Right.
We don't have to go
To
in
the fort we go.
It's just at the fort.
Can someone remind me that from now on I should wear a emergency belt while we are here sleeping? Because it seems to be hazardous if we are going to be moved around without
I'm gonna
forewarning.
do something about my lack of wardrobe if we do get transported at sleep again, but we'll have to look into that.
Yes,
This
please.
is while we're talking.
Please do, please. Yes, please.
Please.
Well,
It's
he's
cold.
still wearing. He's wearing a shirt now.
Mhm.
I
At
look
least
down at
little
my
pants.
at my 13 charisma, and I just feel sad.
I mean, I
I
guess
am
it's,
not impressive.
13's not bad. You're not
Oh,
unattractive.
Oh, but
No.
16. My 16 charisma.
The
I
8
near
in
the
charisma
charisma-based
is atrocious.
spellcasters, I'm going to assume I'm not impressive. Okay.
No, the 8 in charisma is atrocious.
Oh,
But you're also a gnome.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's
You're
that,
tiny,
Berlini?
cute.
Oh,
Even
Garrett and
with the
Franz, I think, are the hottest two people in the party.
Yeah.
Probably. I have a 15, so I'm a close call, I guess.
15's
But
good.
yeah, as soon as we
You
get
know, now I
close to
kind
the
of want to
wall,
become
I'll,
a sorcerer.
Friends, are you trying to get assassinated?
As I said, as soon as we get sort of close to the wall of this fort-ish thing, I want to try to make everyone quiet and just make ourselves less noticed if there's any guards around.
Do
Yeah.
but
I want to
do
make
you
sure I get the
think
group
do
quiet.
you think that we created our own
The 23.
test by calling our dormitory Fort Kick-Ass?
This fort doesn't look very kick-ass, though.
I don't know about that. It might kick our ass.
I think we'll be fine. It's a coincidence.
Well,
Now, guys, we're getting close. You better hush down.
Yes. Does anyone have an additional axe? You should all wear an axe when you're
Okay.
going to bed.
Wilbur, what are you attempting to do?
I am trying to remain stealthy.
I will do my darndest to stop him from being
Be-
stealthy by constantly
Because
calling out.
I can attempt to hide even when I am only lightly obscured by foliage, which you have said this is an overgrown area.
Yes, you are lightly obscured by foliage.
aw.
And
would
now
have
I
to
am
be
also
stealthy.
stealthy by foliage.
I was meant to be stealthy as well. I am rather stealthy.
I am not a very stealthy wizard.
Shocker.
No one told
This
you to be
wizard will
stealthy,
not
so
leap
he's
out
just
of any
jumping on.
bushes.
Yeah, I said to the group, maybe we should quiet down.
Oh,
So, what is the marching order?
Apparently,
Fitz first.
Fenrir Renral would be among the front, not
I'm in the middle.
Like a sandwich.
would like to take what would appear to be a leading role if he was visible, but sometimes he will. Right now, he's in the front, but he's probably walking next to the gnome talking.
Bron is
keeping
very
quiet.
near Wilbur because Wilbur seems to know what he's doing, and Bron wants to stay alive.
Great.
I'm trying to keep the
Who's
gnome sort of
in
quiet.
front?
Fitzgerald.
Alright, so Fitzgerald, as you sort of approach the door, a gargoyle sort of comes to life above the door. It looks down. Who dares approach my persistent watch?
Hello, my name is Fitzgerald Farnsworth Finkersmith III. I'm here to find something, an orb kind of thingy.
Are you from the college?
But technically this is our trial to become part of the college, so yes and no?
Technically, we haven't been we've been
Technically-
accepted, but we haven't been
Technically we haven't been
orientated.
accepted, so I don't think so. I would have to check with the other people about this.
Let me feel this. Yes, we're from the college.
All right, let's not let him field anything.
Yeah. Also, I am Sidref. I guess I am Fitzgerald's plunky sidekick. sidekick for now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you are
If I'm
Gargoyle.
not wrong, I'm hoping to be affiliated with the college after today.
Fitzgerald.
Yes.
I cover cities and destroy mountains. I make men blind, yet help them see. What am I?
Okay, sorry, once more, because I totally wasn't listening. Yes.
I cover cities and destroy mountains. I make men blind, yet help them see. What am I?
A riddle.
Does he have to answer
No,
this? Or?
no, he says this. A riddle. You are totally a riddle. And then he nods very firmly, being happy with himself.
Okay. The door does not open.
Does he have to answer, or can anyone answer?
He's addressing Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Alright.
Say it again.
Okay, it's 5 a.m. in the morning. Don't ask me to do fucking riddles.
No. What? No, stop it. What? Say it again, Paul.
I cover cities and destroy mountains. I make men blind, yet help them see. What am I?
All right. So, group, let's sit down and talk about this.
Okay.
All right. So, what? Let's just start with what things make men blind yet help them see.
Light.
Gonna say darkness or light, but
Mm-hmm.
no.
Darkness or light. Could be the thing, yes. But it would be hard to see in the darkness unless you literally have dark vision. So
Wait. The sun.
But no. Wait, no.
Wait, no.
How
It
does the sun
doesn't
destroy
destroy mountains. That's the trick.
I mean, if a low-hanging cloud were to cover the sun, it would, not blind you anymore, so you would be
And
able
it
to see up the
Also
mountain.
wouldn't destroy a mountain.
It would hide the mountain,
Middle
literally
of the
destroy it.
mountain.
It would hide the mountain.
I don't think hiding and destroying are the same thing.
In
Not
riddles
even
it might
close.
be. In riddles it might be. But yes, no, probably not.
I ask the gargoyle, is hiding and destroying the same thing? I'm going to take that as a no.
Gargoyle, can we get a hint?
I'm assuming we could roll insight if we want to just bail out and not actually do it.
I don't think he's gonna let us get away with it.
I don't think so either.
Probably not.
Stop it! Come on, we're smarter
Okay.
than this.
Guys, you
Alright.
who are over
Pardon me.
in America, please
wait.
think, because it's 5 a.m. here. I'm not capable of making riddles right now.
I don't know.
Winder and time would, destroy mountains eventually by whittling them down.
Yeah,
Is it whenever you say helps? You said it helps men see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
makes them
not
blind. Yeah.
fighting the thing if it's
Wait.
just...
What if it's like
Sand.
glass?
It's
Yeah!
sand.
Yeah, there you go. I was just gonna
Sand.
say
The
like
door
glass.
Is there a lock on this
Because
door?
corrective lenses.
There we go.
Glass.
Finally said it. They open. I was just thinking the same fucking thing, Garrett.
Hmm?
Good job.
I get it.
Thank you.
The
That's
door
good.
apparently opens.
No.
Okay.
I was
That's
right
good.
now on the track of age.
No.
No
Did
time,
the door
you
open?
know, because
Okay.
that eventually.
Alright,
Okay.
cool.
I don't think the door has actually opened yet, so...
The door is
Has
open.
it? The door has opened.
Okay, I did it. Alright.
Did,
So, Gargoyle,
did
do you also
Fitzgerald
answer questions, or do you just give them?
Did
What is it that you wish to
Fitzgerald
know?
say it?
Well, I was gonna ask, if you know anything about the trials ahead, because we kind of were thrown in blind, without preparation,
Or corrective lenses?
Also, Mr. Gargoyle, could you be a dear and get my spell book, maybe?
I walk through the door. Guys,
Okay.
take it.
I'll follow him.
Yeah, I'm
Following.
All the way.
Bye. Bye, Gargoyle.
Have a good time.
Have fun. Good riddle.
And with that, we'll be right back with the next episode.